Elijah's miracles. Did Elijah really raise a child from the dead? In 1 Kings chapter 17, the prophet Elijah performed several miracles, one of the most notable being the raising of a widow's son from the dead. At the time, Elijah was staying with a widow in Zarephath, after God had instructed him to go there during a famine. God had promised the widow that her supply of flour and oil would not run out until the famine ended. 1 Kings chapter 17 verse 14. During their time together, the widow's son became ill and died. In her grief, the widow confronted Elijah, asking if he had come to bring judgment upon her for her sins. Elijah took the boy's body to an upper room and laid him on his bed. He cried out to God, asking why this tragedy had befallen the widow who had been so kind to him. Elijah prayed earnestly for the child's life to be restored, stretching himself over the child 3 times and calling on God to bring back his soul. 1 Kings chapter 17, verses 20 through 21. God heard Elijah's prayer, and the boy's life was restored. Elijah took the child back to his mother, telling her that her son was alive. The widow then recognized Elijah as a man of God, and acknowledged the truth of his words, saying, "Now, by this I know that thou art a man of God, and that the word of the Lord in thy mouth is truth." 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 24. This miracle demonstrated God's power over life and death, and it confirmed Elijah's role as a true prophet of God. It also highlighted the importance of faith and the compassion of the prophet in the face of suffering. Elijah's miracle of raising the child from the dead teaches us that God is capable of performing great works even in seemingly impossible situations. It also reminds us that through prayer and faith, God can bring healing and restoration even when things seem hopeless. The story encourages us to trust in God's power and His timing in all circumstances.